Hello, my name is Mike Keenis, and today we're at the White Bear Lake Superstore in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. And I would call this 4x4 land right here. We have more 4xs for sale right here at the Superstore than I would say anywhere in the world, let alone the country. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over some of the vans that we've done, we've customized. This is going to give you a pretty good idea of what's capable. I don't always capture stuff all the time. But today we're going to go over some of the stuff that I've done and we've done here at the Superstore and kind of give you a good idea of what's going on. So the first one we'll start with here, we just got this van. It is in inventory right here. This was a build out of General Motors that I built the chassis here, so it's fully loaded. When I say fully loaded, I can't put any more options on the chassis at General Motors. So it has the bigger alternator, HD towing, all that stuff there. So. And then when I sent it down to Explore, I had the fade put on here, so it really gives it a good look. It does have the Quigley 4x4 system on it with a 3-inch lift, Bilstein shocks, Hellwig sway bar. The suspension's been upgraded in the front. Fuel rims, Nitto Ridge grappler tires on this one, coming around in the back. Pretty traditional here as far as that goes. Coming around to the side here. I'll open the door here and notice I do put the amp research boards on most of my vans, even the ones that don't have the ground effects on it. We've had very, very good luck with it. Been a lot of questions and concerns about how's that board going to last? Well, I really haven't had any problems with them. And the reason why, I think, is notice how it goes up and tucks underneath the ground effects. Just pay close attention on the ground effects, how high they are off here. So we have really good ground clearance here. The biggest problem I probably have is kicking a little mud from the tires up on the board. The other thing that I want to point out is I spent a lot of time on rims and tires. A lot of questions around that. People want to do their own thing, that kind of thing, and that's fine if you do. However, I do have it figured out. The rim, obviously it's an 8-bolt rim, but the tire that I have chosen to go with is the Nitto tire. Whether it be the G2 or the Ridge grappler. It looks like it's going to be really loud, but it's not. Very quiet tire, aggressive tread, has a great look, gives us a good ride. So again, just an overview, 2017 extended wheelbase, Quigley 4x4 with a 3-inch lift, 9-passenger van with the Vista roof. And I think we'll do a video on this one here in a little bit. Going back over to this one here. This is a 2017, we just have it out here right now. We've done a video on it before, but I just kind of wanted to show it off again with the rest of our inventory. We have our rigid lights here, bracket exclusively to the White Bear Lake Superstore, factory bumper, Rhino-lined, coming along the side of the van. Again now, notice on this van where we don't have any ground effects. And you know, looking at it when I pulled it out here, I want to raise that board up just a little bit more so I can tuck it in there. But we have the Rhino liner on the rocker, so dual purpose, looks great. Going to protect that rocker from any kind of rust, chips, or anything like that. Again, we're riding on the Nitto tires. So this is a 7-passenger van. This van does not have a Quigley 4x4 on it. It has an Explorer 4x4 on it, so there's electronic shift up on the dash. We'll just sneak around to the back of the van. And again, we have our rigid lights cut into the bumper here. We do have our factory park sensors. They don't affect, lights don't affect them at all. Of course, our HD towing. We'll just open the van up real quick here. But like I said, there is a video on this one. We'll lose our door a little bit there. But so we'll kind of shut that up. So moving on, again, if there's anything you see, you want to change, you want to build something, just give me a call and we'll figure it out. This van right here, this is actually a 2014 van, just got done with it. It's a used van, but what we did with it, it came in as a low top. The reason I wanted to point it out, it came in as a low top, sent it back to the factory, had the Vista Cruiser roof put on it, and they actually didn't put that roof on back in 14. It's set up as a 9-passenger van, And some of the biggest troubles we have with the vans is, with exception of Aluminess, on some items, nobody makes bumpers. So this bumper right here is kind of a one-off custom fabrication. We have to put our winch on there yet, but we have the light bar here. We have our rigid lights right here. We did Rhino-line this bumper right here, but it's a great fit, looks good. Coming around to the side of the van. Now when I got this used van in, it had full wraparound ground effects, and it had the fade paint. So I kind of took a risk, took off the ground effects, and then did the Rhino lining. Turned out really good. It has a slate gray to silver fade. Again, we're rolling on the Ridge Grappler Nitto tires, 275, 65s, 18s. So our van really has a sharp look. Again, 9-passenger, used Quigley van. It wasn't lifted when I got it, so I had to do that. And again, I don't make that kind of stuff, so we gotta think outside of the box to get everything going. Great riding van too. We'll just swing around to the back here. Back here we have, again, our rigid lights recessed into the bumper. So that gives it a sharp look. And then we have our spare tire carrier right here, which the spare tire carrier is by Aluminess. Again, takes a little bit more fabrication, but the nice thing about this spare tire carrier, it's a swing out. Very heavy duty. It's a very quality piece of merchandise. And when you look through the vans, if they don't have stainless fasteners in them, we're changing them out. We have the button head cap screws down here, stainless, everything's stainless. But this spare tire carrier here too is top of the line. Mock it up with our wheel locks on our Nitto tire. All right, behind us, what we have going on here is we have a 2014 Duramax diesel, regular wheelbase van. A lot of time and a lot of energy spent in this van. This van is sold to one of my customers, but everything's for sale. So on this van, it was a passenger van when we brought it in. It had a Quigley 4x4 on it, but then we took it from there. This van is, it has everything under the sun, remote airbags. It's a 7-passenger. I sent it back down to Explorer to have the conversion put on it. So it has all the solid netting material, all that kind of thing. Has a really high upgraded JL audio sound system. I'll just kind of open the front door here to get a view of our light switches in there for all our lights. We got to do a little bit better labeling on that there, but kind of get the idea. And then on the door here, let's get a just shot of this right here. So all our speakers are in here. I believe these are all, I think they're JLs, not exactly for sure, but sounds real good. So then on here, what we did up on the top is we just used the cross rails by Thule right off the rail, and then you can take them off. Acclimates it pretty good. Have the ladder right here from Aluminess. We have that on both sides. We'll see the other side. Again, we're rolling on the Nitto Ridge tires. Duramax diesel 2014. So when we come back around to the front of the van, and again, getting into bumpers and stuff like that's always a challenge, but this one we custom fabricated right here. Dual purpose for the light bar, or lights as well. All rigid lights, recessing the bumper again. So a really cool looking van. Notice how we ran the Rhino liner up over the fender right here. Another Aluminess ladder on this side here. And got our boards on there, which are stationary. There's about a 2.5-inch lift on this van. Again, the van didn't come in from Quigley with a lift on it. We did it after the fact. And we'll move around to the back here just to kind of get a shot of the lights here. And notice we have the rigid recessed lights in here again. So this van, I'm just going to step up front here. Cameraman can show you a little bit about the van. I just want to grab something right here. So this van has the airlift airbag system on it. And this is the remote right here. So you can do it on the fly. The setting's right there. All I got to do is hit my up or down. It says my pressure right there. We also have the manual one down here as well. So really, really cool looking van. And we look up here. This light is phenomenal on this light bar. It's rigid. So that's a great attribute to the van as well. So moving on, we have a 2017 Quigley Explorer conversion. 3-inch lift, Bilstein shocks, Hellwig sway bar, ridge grappler, tires rolling on the fuels. So last 2017 black van I have for sale. It's ready to go, set up as a 9-passenger. Need some stuff changed up on it, we can do that. Moving on here. Now these two vans that we're going to look at the last time here, they're at the end. They're not completed yet. So just wanted to show them off because they're in the raw and they're not done yet. And the reason I do that is because people want to do different things. So we still have our chrome bumper here and a little bit dirty, but you'll get the picture here. We're riding on a low top, okay? 9-passenger, Quigley 4x4. Did mount the ridge grappler tires, fuel rims on there. It has the power boards here. I upfitted this van. We can come on over here. We'll just get a peek of the inside here. I upfitted this van with the titanium interior. So again, it is set up as a 9-passenger on a low top. So you have good clearance there. Very beautiful van. This van is in stock and it's for sale and it's ready to go. Again, if you need to change something, we'll change it around. Quigley 4x4. Extended wheelbase. So that's a beautiful van, the slate gray metallic on that van. Here we have one that's really kind of in the raw, has a stock tires on it yet. The inside is done. We're going to do a video on this van. And again, we have the titanium interior on this one as well. Fully loaded chassis again. Has all the options from General Motors on the van. This one has a traditional roof on it. And we'll shoot a video on this one here in just a little bit here, and we'll get that posted up on up there too as well. So again, my name is Mike Keenest here at the White Bear Lake Superstore. This is definitely 4x4 land. So give me a call if you want to build out a Quigley van or if you want to build out a 2-wheel drive van, and let's build your dream van today. Best way to reach me is on my cell phone at 763-607-5179.